Welcome to this SVG ANIMA tutorial, where we'll learn how to create captivating SVG drawing animations, often called contour or line animations. Let's get started by opening your SVG file and selecting the path you want to animate. Keep in mind you can only animate paths, not groups or other elements. Once you've selected your path, add an outline to it. For the outline to work properly, make sure it has a defined stroke color and width. Choose a color and set the width as needed. Next, go to the Settings panel and locate the path length value at the bottom of the page. You'll need this number to animate the stroke. Copy it into both the dash array and dash offset fields. Now it's time to animate the stroke. Click on Animate, then Animate Attribute, and select Stroke Offset. In the dash offset animation panel, set the initial value to match the path length and the final value to 0. Test your animation to see the stroke being drawn along the path. If the animation feels too slow or too fast, adjust its duration. You can either change the duration value in the animation panel or drag the N keyframe directly in the timeline at the bottom of the screen. To give the animation a more polished finish, add a brief delay at the end so the stroke remains fully visible for a moment before disappearing. This prevents it from ending too abruptly. Depending on the curves or angles in your design, you might notice that the stroke appears broken or disconnected. To fix this, change the stroke cap type to slightly extend the ends of the line, creating a seamless appearance. To animate another path, simply repeat the process. Add an outline, apply the path length to the dash array and dash offset, and then animate the stroke offset. Enter the path length value again as the initial dash offset value and 0 as the final value. By default, the animation speed is linear, meaning it moves at a constant pace from start to finish. For a more dynamic effect, you can adjust the spline curve so the animation slows down near the end. And if you'd like the animation to loop continuously, check the Infinite option in the animation panel. This can be helpful for testing or for creating seamless repeating effects. Next, let's animate the appearance of your logo's color. Select the element you want to animate, click on Animate, and then choose Fill Opacity. Set the opacity to change from 0, meaning fully transparent, to 100, or fully opaque. To make the transition feel smoother, time the color animation so it begins just before the outline animation finishes. You can apply the same method to other elements to make them gradually appear. Then, to reveal the final logo, animate the stroke's disappearance. Select the stroke element, click Animate, and choose Stroke Opacity. This time, set the opacity to fade from 100 to 0, making the stroke disappear completely. Finally, let's make the text appear. Select the text element, click Animate, and choose Opacity. Set it to fade in from 0 to 100, creating a smooth reveal. Once you've finished and are satisfied with your animation, uncheck the Infinite option to let your logo remain in its final state at the end of the animation. And that's it. In just a few minutes, you've created a stunning SVG drawing animation. These techniques can be applied to logos, illustrations, one-line drawings, and so much more. The possibilities are endless. Just let your imagination run wild. Thank you for watching this tutorial, and we hope to see you again soon for more exciting SVG Anima tips and tricks.